In today's teaching, I'm going to be showing you guys the trade that I'm currently riding for about 1 to 4 risk to reward. This is going to be a very beautiful trade that is going to reward us because personally, I put $10,000 on this particular trade and I'm looking forward to making a minimum of $42,000 on this particular trade using our organized price action trading system. Our system is a very excellent top-down system that we have been using for the last 7 years. And this system has stood the test of time. And I want to believe that it is the most reliable technical system out there. But in today's teaching, I'm going to be showing you guys how we were able to analyze and get this particular trade. And you all can see that we are riding this particular trade and we are going to ride successfully to take profit. Okay, so let's get on to today's teaching. Okay, so starting out today's teaching, we are going to connect prices from the daily time frame. Okay, so why are we starting from the daily time frame? It's important to note, right, that when trading, we start from the big time frames. And the essence is we want to connect the big time frames with the small time frames. So the big time frames allows us to know where price is going overall. So the small time frames are just the time frames where we just go and execute and pick a trade and trade opportunity. Okay, so before prices started all of these bullish movements, what was the entire story? Okay, so first of all, prices started from this particular point. But before I do that, let me just highlight this change of character here. Okay, prices started, and then let me expand this a little bit so that we all can see it. Price started by making all of these movements here. It made push, it made exhaustion, it made push to this level here, it made an exhaustion, it made push to this level, then prices came again, made an exhaustion, made push, then there was a change of character here. The last lower high was taken off. Then after this, what do prices do? Prices pulled back for a discount. Okay, this is something that I've taught my students. After a change of character, expect a discount. A discount is just a pullback. Okay, if you want to learn more on all of these terminologies and the use of all of this knowledge, hit the link in the description below to join my academy. Okay, so now when the pullback came, what did we expect from prices? We knew that after the pullback, we are going to be on a very beautiful bullish run. Okay, and this is the bullish run that we are currently on, where we are now able to tap into our current opportunity. So all of these moves are the bullish run that we are currently riding. After the change of character pullback, we are riding this heavy bullish run. Okay, so now how do I predict a trade? How do we enter a particular trade? The most important thing is that we have to categorize prices into their respective structural circles. Okay, so taking prices from the low point right here, this is push, this is exhaustion, then prices came again, this is push, this is exhaustion, this is push, this is exhaustion, all of this push, this is exhaustion, all of this push, exhaustion, then all of this push, exhaustion. Okay, then this is the last higher low point of prices. Okay, so this is the last higher low point of prices within that particular structure circle. For those that don't understand structure circles are basically the length of the exhaustion. Okay, I have a full course of that on that link is in the description below. With structure circles, you can be able to excellently read out structures and it's going to allow you to make excellent decisions in the market. Okay, so this is the last higher low that has been identified. Then what is the next thing? We'll now identify the high right here. So this is like the last higher low point, this is the high point. So we can just go ahead and target. This is the daily time frame. Okay, no, this is a mistake. Let's take this off. We can go ahead and tag these levels. That's okay. The first one, this is the daily higher low points. Okay, just a moment. Let's just make sure things are okay. Okay, so this is the daily higher low. Then how about the one at the top? This is the daily resistance point. Daily resistance point. So what are we going to do? We are going to take this entire window from the daily higher low to daily resistance. We are going to take this entire window as our range of focus. Okay, so what is going on within our range of focus? Let's just categorize prices within their respective structure circles, right? So from here, we saw push, we saw an exhaustion, we saw push, we saw an exhaustion, all of this making progressive structures of higher highs and higher lows, allowing us to know that yes, prices is actually very bullish. Okay, so this is push and exhaustion, and price started by making smaller structures again. at this point, start by making smaller structures, only to, at the end of the day, go ahead and make all of this as a push, an exhaustion, and a push. So what did we do? We now highlighted the last higher low point right here as well as the 4-hour HL. So let's go ahead and write that out. 4-hour higher low point. Remember, this is the daily resistance point. Okay, so what are we doing? We are always bracketing prices into their respective structure circles and range of focus. So now our range of focus will now be between here to here. We are going to read the story on 1-hour time frame, which is our entry time frame, and we are now going to place this particular trade. Okay, so now all of these bullish movements, where did this bullish movement start from? First of all, we are going to identify the change of character that happened previously right here. There was a change of character right here. What instigated the change of character? From here, we saw prices make push, we saw prices make an exhaustion, we saw prices make push to this level, and there was a change of character. Then after the change of character, we saw prices come for a discount, then prices push to go and make an high right here. Then prices came to this particular level again for an exhaustion. Then from here, we're expecting price to pull to as much as the daily resistance point. So now the big question is, why are we expecting price to pull at this level? Okay, a couple of things. One, if we bring out the Fibonacci from here to here, we are going to see that this level is the 61.8. So I'm going to bring the feed from here to here. Okay, so we are going to see that this level is 61.8, and this level there are also resistance. So here we can just tag this level as resistance slash 61.8 potential reversal area. Okay, so this is a PRA. Okay, PRA means potential reversal area. So what is going on within this concept? Like we said, from here we saw prices make push, we saw price come for an exhaustion, made push. Then after the push, what did we see? We saw prices make a change of character. After the change of character, pull back for a discount, pull up again, only to come back for an exhaustion at this resistance and turn it to a support, and also at the 61.8 fib. And what did we do? We took advantage of this trade. We bought pinpoints, and we are riding back here for a very, very beautiful trade. Okay, so these are the things that we were able to capitalize on. Place the buy, put the stop loss at the low right here, then ride for about 1 to 4 rates to reward. So this is an excellent trade within our system that we are able to capitalize on, make free money on, and share with all of my paid students. So if you want to learn more on this, link is in the description below. Join up and let me hold you by the hand into the mastery of every single aspect of price action trading. See you guys in the academy.